Lesson 3. Strategic Decision-Making with Advanced Mathematical Models. We've arrived at the culmination of our mathematical journey, where the abstract meets the strategic and theory informs action. Today, we explore the zenith of business mathematics, the advanced models that shape strategic decision-making. As we delve into these complex concepts, remember, they are the tools that today's business leaders use to carve out tomorrow's successes. Game theory in competitive business strategies. Game theory, the study of strategic interaction among rational decision-makers, is not just for economists or poker players. It's a pivotal tool in the corporate strategist's toolkit. A company's success or failure in the highly competitive business world can be greatly influenced by every decision it makes. This is where game theory comes into play, as it provides a framework for analyzing and understanding strategic interactions between firms. By using game theory, businesses can make more informed and effective decisions to gain an advantage over their competitors. One of the key concepts in game theory is the concept of the game itself. In competitive business, the game refers to the overall market and all the players involved, including the company, its competitors, and its customers. Just like in a game, each player has their own set of strategies and outcomes that they are trying to achieve. Game theory helps businesses analyze and predict the outcome of different strategies, allowing them to make decisions that will give them an edge over their competition. A major concept in game theory is Nash equilibrium, named after Nobel Prize winner and game theory pioneer John Nash. The Nash equilibrium refers to a scenario where each player's strategy is the best response to the strategies of the other players. In other words, no player can improve their outcome by changing their strategy, given the strategies of the other players. Businesses can use this concept to analyze their competitors' strategies and make decisions that will give them an advantage in the market. Businesses also use game theory to assess the impact of new products or services on the market. This is known as strategic pricing, and requires analyzing the potential reactions of competitors to determine the best price for a product or service. In a game theory context, companies must consider their competitors' moves and how they might react to different pricing strategies. By doing so, businesses can determine the best pricing strategy to maximize their profits and gain a competitive advantage. Another application of game theory in competitive business is in negotiating deals or partnerships. Companies can use game theory to analyze the potential outcomes of different negotiation strategies and choose the one that will benefit them the most. This could involve considering their partners' incentives and potential reactions, as well as their own goals and priorities. Moreover, game theory can help businesses in competitive settings to prevent and resolve conflicts. By understanding their competitors' strategies and potential reactions, businesses can make strategic decisions that avoid conflicts or come out on top if a conflict does arise. In addition, game theory can also be used to identify potential collaboration opportunities that can benefit both parties. Case study: market entry and pricing strategies. Imagine two competing beverage companies contemplating entering a new market. Game theory models, such as the Nash equilibrium, help predict the potential outcomes of their pricing strategies. Through this analysis, companies can make informed decisions that avoid costly price wars and maximize profitability. Background: Company A and Company B are two well-established beverage companies currently operating in different regions. They sell similar products at similar prices and have a similar target market. Both companies are interested in entering a new market in a different country but are unsure of the best approach for market entry and pricing strategies. Market entry strategies. There are several market entry strategies for companies to choose from, including exporting, licensing, joint ventures, and direct investment. Each strategy has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the decision ultimately depends on the specific goals and resources of the companies. For the purpose of this case study, we will consider two possible market entry strategies for Company A and Company B. 1. Exporting. This involves the companies producing their goods in their home country and selling them in the new market through intermediaries such as distributors or retailers. 2. Joint ventures. This strategy involves the companies partnering with a local company in the new market to establish a new entity that operates and distributes the products in the market. Pricing strategies. Pricing plays a crucial role in the success of a product in the market. The right pricing strategy can effectively position a product in the market and increase its demand, while the wrong pricing strategy can result in lost sales and profitability. Companies must also consider the pricing strategies of their competitors in the new market. Two possible pricing strategies for Company A and Company B are: 1. Cost plus pricing. This strategy involves adding a markup to the cost of production to determine the final price of the product. 2. Value-based pricing. This strategy involves setting the price of the product based on the perceived value it provides to the customer. Game theory analysis. Game theory is a mathematical model that helps predict the outcomes of strategic interactions between rational decision makers. In this case, Company A and Company B are the decision makers, and the potential outcomes depend on their market entry and pricing strategies. Using the Nash equilibrium, we can analyze the potential outcomes based on the different combinations of market entry and pricing strategies. 1. Exporting and cost plus pricing. In this scenario, both companies choose to enter the market through exporting and use the cost plus pricing strategy. The outcome will likely be a price war, as both companies will be competing to capture a larger market share by lowering their prices. This can result in decreased profitability for both companies. 2. Exporting and value-based pricing. In this scenario, both companies choose to enter the market through exporting and use a value-based pricing strategy. The outcome will likely be an equilibrium where both companies charge a higher price for their products, as they are focusing on the perceived value of their products rather than the cost of production. 3. Joint ventures and cost plus pricing. In this scenario, both companies choose to enter the market through joint ventures and use the cost plus pricing strategy. The outcome will likely be cooperation between the companies, as they are working together to establish a new entity in the market. The pricing will be determined based on the cost-plus approach, but the companies may also consider the pricing strategies of their local partner. 4. Joint ventures and value-based pricing. In this scenario, both companies choose to enter the market through joint ventures and use a value-based pricing strategy. The outcome will likely be cooperation, similar to the previous scenario, but with a focus on the perceived value of the product rather than just the cost of production. Based on this analysis, it can be seen that joint ventures and value-based pricing may result in the most beneficial outcome for both companies. This strategy allows for cooperation while considering the value of the product, rather than just focusing on competition and cost-cutting measures. Additionally, by partnering with a local company, the companies can benefit from their knowledge and understanding of the new market, which can lead to higher chances of success. Exercise: simulating a game theory scenario. Let's engage in a game theory simulation. Break into groups and assume roles as competing businesses in a market. Decide on your strategies independently, then reveal them to see the game theory outcome. Reflect on the strategic insights gained from this exercise. Group 1. In this simulation, our group will assume roles as two competing cell phone companies in a market. Our objective is to gain the largest possible market share and maximize profits. Group 2. As the other group in this simulation, our objective is also to gain the largest possible market share and maximize profits. We will be competing against Group 1, the other cell phone company in the market. Step 1. Both groups independently decide on their strategies. Group 1 decides to price their cell phones at a lower price point to attract more customers. They believe that a lower price will entice customers and gain a larger market share. Group 2, on the other hand, decides to focus on creating cutting-edge technology and marketing their higher-priced cell phones as high-end luxury items. They believe that this strategy will appeal to a certain segment of the market and still allow them to maintain a profitable market share. Step 2. At the same time, Group 1 and Group 2 reveal their strategies to each other. Group 1 realizes that Group 2's focus on luxury items may not appeal to the majority of the market but still poses a threat to their low-priced cell phones. Group 2, on the other hand, sees that Group 1's low-priced strategy may attract a large number of customers but may also result in lower profits.